up, you guys? Welcome back to another thrift haul, or in this case, a collab video with my friend Veronica from Where Is She Now? I've been following Veronica for a while now, and I've always been super impressed by the outfits that she puts together. She's just incredibly creative and stylish, and while our styles are definitely a little bit different, I still get so much inspiration from watching her videos and seeing her posts. Veronica does a mix of things on her channel, although I do think she's focusing a lot on fashion right now. If you're not already subscribed to her, definitely hit the link down below and go check out her channel. Veronica and Jeff were just the sweetest people ever. They picked me up from the train and then they took me to 2 different thrift stores and then out to dinner. I feel really spoiled to have 2 new awesome friends in my life. Before we get on to the haul of what I bought at the 2 thrift stores on Long Island, I'm gonna play some clips of us thrifting together. So the cool thing about these thrift stores on Long Island was 1, they are much bigger than any of the thrift stores in New York City, and 2, they're much cheaper. The first place that we went to was called Island Thrift. I didn't find quite as much here, but the things that I did find were really special. After we went to Island Thrift, we went to a huge location of Savers. I feel like most of the other thrifting YouTubers talk about Savers all the time, but I've never actually been to one. There's no doubt that this store was absolutely massive. Clothes on top of clothes on top of clothes. We did go right before closing, so I'm sure that if I had more time to look around, I would have found even more gems. I actually bought so many things while we were out on Long Island, but I'm planning on saving some of them for either a later video or just to sell on Depop. The 7 looks that I'm gonna be styling in this video are definitely my top hits, the things that I'll probably keep in my wardrobe. First up is a piece that is definitely hitting several of the spring trends, and it is this amazing 1980s, 1990s neon orange short suit. This reminds me so much of the short suits that we've been seeing on the spring 2020 runway. I could definitely see Jacquemus doing something like this. And as I showed you guys in some of my very first videos, I definitely think that longer shorts are here to stay. They've been a big trend for the past 2 spring-summer seasons. Of course, blazers and matching sets are still all the rage. And then lastly, this super bright neon orange color is really trendy right now as well. My friend Danielle from Twin L here on YouTube is very into this color right now, so I'm definitely gonna shout her out for inspiring me to get into this color trend. I can see putting this set with something a little more patterned and colorful underneath, but I don't think I have quite the right shirt yet, so I just decided to style the look with some white accessories. I put on my white Los Angeles Apparel turtleneck, my white geometric earrings from Urban Outfitters a long time ago, and then my Mista boots. Next up is one of the craziest things that I got on this entire thrift trip, and it's this huge shoulder pad 1980s sequined beaded blazer jacket. This was definitely intended to be formal wear, probably part of a suit or over a dress, but I think it looks really fun and contemporary to style it in a more casual way. Since I wanted to keep in that super light pastel color palette, I put on these elastic waist pants from the Goodwill outlet. They're in this creamy light pistachio color. All in all, I think this is a really fun out there outfit. It's certainly very 1980s, which is near and dear to my heart. The last thing that I'm gonna show you guys from Island Thrift, which is certainly not the last thing that I got there, is another matching set. This time it is a long 90s style paisley skirt with a matching scoop neck top. Now on the rack, this definitely looks very old lady-ish, but with the right styling, I think you can make it look really fun and modern. I wanted to continue on with the 90s theme of the outfit, so I put on my chunky Doc Marten platform Jadens that I got on Depop. I'm sure whoever wore this set before me intended to make it a little bit more formal, but since it's so comfy and flattering, I think it makes a great everyday outfit. Another trend that I think is definitely coming back in for spring is this sort of paisley pattern. I think we've been seeing florals and polka dots for spring year after year after year, and I'm really excited to finally see some variation in patterns. I definitely don't plan on selling this set anytime soon just because it is so comfortable and fits me so nicely. Moving on, next up, I have my little haul from Savers. Like I said in the intro, I did get a few pieces from Savers that I'm going to be selling to you guys, so keep an eye on my Depop if you want to be the first to know about those. Now, since the matching set section was really where I had my luck in the last store, that's where I went first at Savers. And once again, I found some really amazing pieces. First up is this beautiful teal suit from Liz Claiborne Sport, and I happen to think that it looks really nice on people with my kind of complexion. So if you are pale and you have reddish golden undertones in your hair, I think this will look really nice on you. But I could also imagine it looks great on someone who has a darker complexion. Honestly, I think teal and turquoise might just be universally flattering colors. This suit was probably from the early 90s or so, but it really gave me 60s vibes, which is why I paired it with my very 60s patent leather Mista boots. My only complaint about this suit is that it's not quite tapered enough for my liking. The pants fit pretty well and they come with this adjustable matching belt, but the blazer is a little bit boxy for my taste. Now, obviously, a normal person would probably wear a shirt underneath this suit, but I've been seeing a lot of really cool blazer dresses and blazers just styled without a shirt underneath, so I wanted to give it a try myself. I think especially in this case where the blazer is a little bit boxy and oversized, not having a shirt on underneath helps to not drown me out. Next up, I have yet another amazing two-piece set. It's this short sleeve beige suit. This one I also think is from the 90s, but it does have a very groovy 60s, 70s feel to it. I styled it once again with those Mista boots, my very chunky geometric earrings, and then my boyfriend's crazy 1970s glasses. This look is definitely not going to be for everyone, but I think it was such a fun way to jazz up an outfit that could otherwise look a little bit matronly, a little bit old lady-ish. Like the other suit, this one is not quite as tapered and fitted as I would like. These pants actually fit me perfectly and I plan on wearing them with some other tops, but the top is a little bit boxy. If I knew how to sew or I weren't afraid of butchering all of my beautiful thrifted pieces, I would definitely turn this into some kind of crop top. Since the 70s are coming back super strong for spring, I think especially with this crazy collar and the big buttons, this was an excellent 1970s inspired addition to my wardrobe. Second to last, I have this amazing cardigan that I've styled as a top a la my friend Macy from Blazed and Glazed. I often find it very difficult to style cardigans as tops. Either they're too tight and stretchy and they show all the weird lumps and bumps of like your bra or your body, or they're so thick that you can't really tuck them into pants. So I'm so happy I finally found one that would tuck into pants nicely. I've also been really on the lookout for this kind of diamond print or checkerboard pattern. Once again, it feels very 1960s, 1970s inspired, and we saw a really big revival of it on the spring 2020 runways. For pants, I have on these wide leg cropped trousers that I thrifted in Amsterdam, and then again I have on my chunky Jadon Doc Martens. This is definitely one of my out and about kind of outfits, what I would wear to just casually hang out with friends or go run errands, because as much as I love getting really dressed up, I do occasionally need to find something that's a happy medium between pure comfort dressing and ridiculous high fashion dressing. The last piece I'm gonna show you guys in this haul is this beautiful 1980s vintage shoulder pad purple midi dress. Now, I've been getting so many positive comments every time I show you guys a dress, so I figured that maybe it's time for me to start getting back into them. I pretty much used to wear dresses exclusively, even in the winter, but for a while I was getting kind of sick of them. This one is definitely helping me get back into the idea of them though. I think the purple looks really good with gold jewelry and also my sort of yellowy gold toned hair. And of course, these shoulder pads are just exceedingly flattering. They really add volume to the shoulder so that your waist looks even smaller than it is. Since this dress was still a little bit big in the waist, even after adjusting the tie in the back, I put on my gold buckle 1980s vintage belt from Beacon's Closet. And now I'm sure a lot of you will be unhappy with my shoe choice because this is a quite elegant dress, but I wanted to dress it down a little bit and also tie in the black and gold, which is why I chose my Doc Marten Jadons with the yellow stitching. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all of the outfits and all of the thrifting. Let me know what your favorite outfit was down below. And of course, if you haven't already, please go check out Veronica. Her Instagram is beautiful and her videos are as well. She was so sweet to me, and I'm so glad that I finally got to meet her and make another friend. Also follow me on Instagram and Depop if you're not already. I have all my links down below, but my Instagram is just HaleyWalker_ and my Depop is haleyinthedetails. Like I said, I have a bunch more items that I didn't show in this video that I will be listing on there, and you may eventually see some of the ones that I tried on here on Depop. If you ever see something in a video that you really like, just leave a comment down below and I might be willing to list it. All right, you guys, I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next one.